Welcome to those of you that are here for the very first time, and welcome back to those of you that have been here before. My name is Moody Moonchild. Welcome to my channel. So today's reading is going to be what makes you unique, what makes you stand out, what is it that makes you different. So as per usual, we have pile A, pile B, pile C, and pile D. So whatever pile you were drawn to, that is the one for you. If you do decide to choose more than one pile, that's absolutely fine. That just means you have more than one message. So without further ado, I'm going to get straight into it. Welcome to those of you that picked pile A. This is your reading. So today we are here to find out what makes you unique, what makes you stand out, what is it that makes you different. So straight away, what I'm getting for you guys, pile A, is that what makes you guys unique and what makes you guys different is the level of adversities that you have managed to go through without it defeating you is what I'm getting. So you've been through a lot, pile A. As I can see from this reading, you've been through a lot of challenges, you've been through a lot of adversities, you've been through a lot of breakups, you've been through a lot of, like I said, just challenges, and it hasn't broken you, it hasn't gotten the best of you, it hasn't broken your spirit. You haven't allowed these things to keep you down is what I'm getting. You are the type of person that no matter what life throws at you, you will find a way to keep on moving, to keep on going on, to keep on fighting. It's like I'm hearing fight or flight. You will always fight. You will never let a situation completely just get you down. It might make you, it might slow you down, but it's never going to stop you, is what I heard from spirit. And what I'm also getting for you guys is what makes you unique and what makes you different is that you, like I said, no matter what you've been through, you're still showing love, you're still there for people, you're still very caring, you're still very loving, despite of how you might have been treated in the past, despite of people not always necessarily treating you, the best. What it is that makes you different, pile A, is that you tend to, you have this kind of innocence to you, in a sense where you may come across as if you are not able to fend for yourself. You may come across as if you need to be protected. But what it is for you guys is you just seem to have this innocence about you, but it doesn't mean that you are not able to take care of yourself. So you may have attracted people in the past, or maybe still be attracting people to this day that think that you need protecting, that they need to be there for you. But you have this strength that's deep down within that only people that are close to you will know, only people that are in your inner circle will find out. You might even be a lot of strength for the people in your inner circle or around you, or found yourself having to constantly advise people. People may look to you for advice, may look to you for strength, may look to you for your wisdom. Like I said, you have been through a lot in the past, but you've managed to use that energy almost like an alchemist. You've managed to use that negative energy and turn it into something positive. You've managed to use the adversities in your life, you've managed to use the things that have happened to you, and it's like it's giving you the fuel to push you forward, to move you forward. There's a shyness to you that I'm getting as well. Like I said, this is why you may come across as being like a damsel in distress, or being like, or coming across as if you need saving. There's like this childlike nature to you, this innocence to you. What makes you unique and different as well, pile 3, is that you like to be alone. You like to spend a lot of time by yourself. So I'm getting like an introvert, that you're still able to go out into the world and you're still able to you know, communicate, and you still have friends and you still have family and you still have people around you. You still like to communicate with the outside world, but you prefer to be alone, but you understand the need for connections and relationships at the same time, but you really like to be by yourself. That's where you get the most enjoyment. That's what you find, like your inner world to be, you like to spend a lot of time in your inner world is what I'm getting. That's where you find your healing. That's where you find you're more at peace when you're by yourself is what I'm getting. What also makes you guys very unique and what makes you guys stand out is that you're not afraid to take chances. Like I said, even if you've, you know, been in relationships and you've had your heart broken, you're not going to allow what happened previously to affect the future. You're not going to allow what one partner did affect your next relationship. Like, you understand that everyone is different, you treat everyone different, you treat everyone uniquely to what it is that they're showing you, is what I'm hearing for you guys, as well as what makes you different. So some of you guys may have had, like, you know, a very hard childhood, or may have found that your caregivers, when they didn't have the tools to look after you the way they should have, to nurture you the way they should have, is what I'm hearing. You're quite sensitive, so they wasn't able to provide you with that nurturing that you needed as a child. And so that may have been, like, you know, moving into your adulthood, that may have been some of the reasons why you may have attracted a certain types of individuals. But what I'm getting is you guys have kind of been looking into your patterns and looking into the way that certain events have played out in your life. So that's what also makes you unique, your ability to be able to look back on past events and to almost change the course of your future. So I'm getting that alchemist, that manifestation type of energy. So yeah, like I said, you guys like to spend a lot of time by yourself, but it's only to recharge. You use that time to recharge, because it's like I'm getting that you guys really take on the energy of the outside world, and so you need to come back home or come back inside. Like, you spend a lot of time by yourself to recharge, to, it's like you get caught up in other people's feelings and emotions, so you're very empathetic is what I'm getting as well for you guys. Some of you may be really religious or very spiritual as well. That's what makes you different. You have this, like, inner wisdom and this higher knowledge and this spiritual, like, energy about you. A lot of people tend to look up to you. A lot of people tend to come to you for advice. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting for you guys, pile A. Also, in regards to the way you dress, or in regards to the way you look, you also have a very relaxed, comfortable style to you. You don't tend to wear a lot of fitted clothing. You like your clothes to be loose and to be breathable. Like, you like to be able to feel comfortable in your clothing. So it can be almost like a comfortable but sexy at the same time. So you're not revealing too much, is what I'm getting for the way you guys look. I'm also being drawn to your hair as well. Some of you may have locks, some of you may have long hair, or even if it's not long and luscious, it's full. You have like a full head of hair is what I'm getting. I heard all your edges are intact. Like, no shade to anyone who doesn't have edges, but I'm hearing, like, you know, I'm seeing that you have all your edges. Like, even if you are, you know, some of our more mature watchers, you still have a full set of hair, because even as you get older, you can thin around the edges, or you can just thin in general. And so I'm getting, like, you guys tend to have a full set of hair. Curly hair as well is what I'm picking up. But like I said, either way, it's either full, curly, or just, I'm getting like a real, like, there's something about your hair that stands out for you guys. Yeah, so I think that's all I have for you guys at the moment. So once again, thank you for joining me, and if you have picked any more piles, I shall see you there. Welcome, pile B. So what makes you guys unique? What makes you stand out? What is it that makes you different, pile B? So straight away what I'm being drawn to is the strength card. What makes you guys unique is that you are very strong. You have this strength, you have this confidence about you, you have this, it's not even just your strength, because there's like a duality within you guys. You have, so if you see the way that this card is kind of like half and half, it's like you have this confidence about you, you have this knowing about you, but you also have this innocence as well. Here with the Lamb, there's an innocence to you as well. So you're not coming off as cocky or arrogant. It's a confidence, it's an inner knowing. It's like no one can tell you who you are. You know who you are. So it's like you may have had to go through a lot to get to this point, or it may have been something that's always been within you, and now you're just kind of, it's like you're walking in those shoes. It's like you have embodied that. It's like it's a knowing now. So you may have been working on yourself for a while, Parby, and you've come to this understanding. What also I'm getting from you guys is what makes you stand out, what makes you unique, is that you are very fair. You meet people halfway. You are about give and take, so there's a balance there. People don't have to overextend themselves, and you don't overextend yourself neither. You kind of match people's energies, what I'm getting for you guys as well. There's this softness to you as well. There's this calm, gentle, it's like you might not say much, but it's like there's an energy about you. There's just an energy that you give off. You may find that you have people just wanting to share their intimate most details with you. Like you might have strangers that just kind of just start telling you their life story out of nowhere. Or you might find that people will just share with you without you even really having to share much yourself. And people just kind of just want to get to know you more is what I'm getting for you guys, Power B. What makes you different as well is like there's an energy of people just know that you're not the one to play with. Like you there's like a warrior spirit is what I'm getting. So it's like it's like you hear people say I'm not a lover and a fighter. You're both. You're a lover and a fighter. Like you will fight for those that you love. You will fight for those that you care for. You will stand up for what's right. You believe in justice and equality. So you're quite big on that is what I'm getting for you, Pal B. Like you will stand up. Like you're the type of person that you will stand up for someone that's being bullied. Like you don't like bullies. You don't like people that pick on people that they feel are less than them or weaker to them. Like you will stand up for those that don't really have a voice or don't really use their voice in that sense. You will be their voice. What also makes you guys stand out, what makes you guys unique, is your artistic nature. Like you're the type of, you may even be a life path 3 is what I'm hearing. You're the type of people that like anything you do you're good at. You can cook, you can draw, just anything artistic. Like you just like to be busy with your hands as well. I'm hearing Geminis as well, so you're just very good with your hands. You're very creative. Yeah, you are very observant as well. Like you pay attention to details. Like not a lot of things can kind of, you know, go, not many things can be hidden around you. Like you have a way of seeing behind the curtain, seeing behind the mask. Like it's almost like I'm getting like, you know when people are lying, like whether you say or not. Like you have this knowing when people are not being honest and not being truthful. You're very selective as well with the people that you have around you. You are very selective with your energy. You don't just give it to anyone. Yeah, I'm getting that you're the type of person that you like to I'm getting someone that journals a lot, someone that likes to work on their self, work on their healing, and work on their self-worth. So like I said, this confidence that you have, it might not have always been there. It might have been something that you've had to work on over time. Even down to your temper or to your anger as well. I'm getting it's something that you've kind of had to work to balance out. Yeah, you're very honest, you're very truthful as well, is what I'm getting for you guys. You you're very like straightforward. Like there's no guessing with you guys. Like it's like you let people know. I'm getting like a fire sign. You're letting people know exactly how you feel, exactly what you think. You don't mince your words. You're very clear in regards to communication, and you also like clear communication as well. You like to get to the bottom of things as well. You like to, like I said, you're straight, you're upfront, you're honest. Yeah, you have this, it's like I'm getting like a kind of a lucky streak. Like it's like you always seem to find yourself on top of any situation. Like nothing really gets the better of you. Like you find a way to turn it around. It's like there's a way that you kind of find it always works out in your favor, is what I'm getting for you guys, Pal B. But yeah, you're very loving. You wear your heart on your sleeve. I'm getting like quite flirtatious as well. There's a flirtatious energy there as well. You're very inquisitive. You just straight up. You're upfront. You're an honest person, Pal B. You expect that from the people around you as well at the same time. You are the type of person that you don't like to be controlled, and you're not really into controlling other people. You kind of just want people to just be their true self around you, because you're your true self, and so you just want others to do the same, to be their true self. So it's not like you're very demanding for someone. You kind of just, you're just you, and you just want to attract, like, it's like you almost just, you give it to the universe. You just want to attract what you naturally attract, and you're not trying to push or force anyone to do anything. You just encourage people to be themselves, is what I'm getting for you guys, Pal B. Yeah, so I'm getting that you guys may dress very colorful. You wear your hair in unique styles. You might wear a lot of wraps or a lot of hats, headscarves, things like that. Or you just have your hair in braided hairstyles, or you tend to just wear it out a lot of the times, or like I said, or it's covered up, because there's a few here, what I'm getting. But yeah, your dress sense is very unique. It's different, colorful as well, is what I'm getting. Some of you may have like very distinctive eyes, like your eyes are very bright. You may even wear contacts as well. I had glasses as well, even though there's no glasses here, but I'm getting like a vision, like someone that has like this intense stare. So I'm hearing Scorpio energy. Like I said, I'm getting this very fair energy, this fair person. You believe in karma. You believe what you put out is what you get back. So you're very cautious about how you treat people, is what I'm getting for you guys as well. Yeah, this is my animal lover pile as well. You love animals, is what I'm getting as well. Yeah, so this is what I'm getting for you guys, Pile B. Quick and to the point. So thank you for joining me, and if you've picked any more piles, I shall see you there. Welcome, Pile C. So this is for you guys. This is what makes you unique, what makes you different, and what makes you stand out. So Pile C, I'm getting like this, you know, flirtatious type of energy, this like romantic, like you're a romantic at heart. Like I'm getting like someone that watches like a lot of romantic movies and fairy tales, and believes in this like fairy tale type ending, or wants this fairy tale type of like relationship, is what I'm getting, like a Venus in Leo or something like that is what I'm picking up for you guys. It's like you guys are, it's like I'm hearing larger than life. Like you really are, you shine bright. Like you like to be like center stage. Like you like, you may have a lot of followers, or you may have a lot of friends, or a lot of people that tend to just look up to you, or you're very entertaining is what I'm getting, Parsi. That's what makes you stand out. You're just different. You're very funny as well is what I'm getting for you guys. You, it's not like you are arrogant. I'm not getting an arrogance here. I'm just getting someone that is just fun to be around, the life of the party, just someone that, you know, likes to entertain, likes to make people laugh, likes to make people smile, likes to make people happy is what I'm getting. It's like you want to see everyone win. You want to see other people make it. Like you don't want to be the only one that's at the top. You want others to join you. I'm not getting a selfish energy at all. What also makes you guys stand out is you're very strategic. You like to plan. You have a way of even, it's like you notice small details. It's like you have a way of knowing what's gonna happen. It's like you can almost predict like future events is what I'm getting for some of you. So there's like a psychic ability there as well, and they're able to kind of, there's like a knowing. You have a sense of just knowing what's gonna happen. Like I said, you're very fair, you're very just. You are also, especially to people that know you, people that are close to you, you're very selfless is what I'm getting. Like you don't necessarily want to take all the credit for something. You really like to hype people up is what I'm getting. Like you really want to boost people's energy and boost people up. It's like you love to see others happy. It makes you happy to see others happy. You're very confident in a way where you like to follow your own mind. Like you're not the type of person that will go off hearsay, or you'll listen to other people. It's like you trust your own instincts and trust yourself, and it's like you just know what the right decision is to make for yourself is. You don't necessarily, I'm not saying you don't listen to other people, but it's like you very rarely take other people's advice, because you know what's best for you is what I'm getting. You walk your own path. You listen to your own intuition. You know what's right for you. Yeah, what makes you guys unique as well is that you will make those hard decisions. You're not afraid to walk away from situations or relationships that are not serving you. You're not afraid to leave situations that are draining. It's like you put your mental health above everything else. You're not the type of person that will allow a situation to really bring you down or to really get you down. You don't like to, you spend a lot of time in your head, and so it's like you really work on yourself in that sense, because you know how important mental health is. So I'm getting someone that really looks after their mental health and puts their mental health first and does what makes them happy. You're a very family orientated person as well. You love family. If you already have kids, you're a good mother, you're a good father. If you don't, you would like to have children someday. Like I said, you believe in that fairy tale that husband and wife and kids and that white picket fence. It's like that's what you want in life. If you haven't already attained that for yourself, that's something that you want. yeah, you don't have any problems in standing alone. You don't have any problems in being by yourself. You would choose you. Like I said, you would choose your mental health. You would choose your happiness. You don't want to be in a situation that's going to bring you down. Yeah, I'm just getting like a really bright light, like a bright being, someone that likes to be happy. In regards to the way you look, like your physical appearance, I'm getting like a feminine that dresses more, I don't want to say masculine because it's not really masculine. It's just that you don't dress like, you don't show too much. You wear a lot of things that people might deem to be masculine, but it fits your style. So it's like you may have, I don't know, it's like you may even wear men's garments. Like you may even wear t-shirts that you may even shop in the men's section is what I'm getting. But what I mean by masculine, you may shop in the men's section. So you may prefer the way a men's jacket fits, or the way men's jeans fits, or the way a men's, you know, sweatshirt fits. Yeah, you like to be different in the way you look as well. You like to be unique. You like to stand out. You don't want to look like everyone else is what I'm getting. You have a thing about being unique and being different. Like, even if you're the type of person, you like to be natural as well, in a sense where if you're my older viewers, and you know you're starting to go gray, you're not the type of person that will dye your hair. Like, you will let the gray show. Like, you don't have a problem in aging. Like, you're not trying to look younger than what you are. It just is what it is. You embrace every step of your life. You embrace the gray hairs. You embrace, you know, if you put on weight, you embrace if you lose weight. You just embrace yourself. You're confident within yourself and the way you look and your uniqueness. Yeah, so I think that's all I have for you, Pal C. It was a pleasure to do your reading. Thank you for joining me. Welcome, Pal D. So this is what makes you unique, what makes you different, and what makes you stand out. So what I'm getting for you guys, Pal D, straight away, is that you guys are very wise, is what I'm getting for you guys. That's what makes you different. That's what makes you stand out. It's your wisdom. It's your ability to, I'm getting like you're very optimistic as well. And it's your ability to kind of see all sides. So it's not like, you're not the type of person that will, you don't really like to think one-sided or in one way. You like to take everything and you like to think about all the different aspects of something before you make a decision. So you will listen to both sides of the story. You will take everything into account and you will look at everything before you make a decision. You're not quick to just make a choice or decision just straight away. You like to look at all the details and all the evidence, and you like to take everything in before you make a decision. Like, there's also like a innocence to you guys as well. There's a sweetness to you. You are, it's like you may find that people just are in awe with you, like they just want to be around you. You may have even been in relationships where if you have broken up, you probably the one that had to kind of break up. Like, you may, I'm hearing like stalkers, you may even have people that you find it hard to get rid of. Like, even when you're trying to remove yourself from them, it's like they don't want you to go, they don't want you to leave them, is what I'm getting, because it's your energy, it's what you provide, it's what you give, it's the light, you shine bright, you are the type of person that people wish for. Like, it's like they want someone like yourself. They ideally they want to be with someone like yourself. They see you as an ideal partner is what I'm getting. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Ideal partner, the ideal person to settle down with. So wifey material, husband material is what I'm getting for you guys. You're very vibrant. You're very much alive. It's like you're very colorful. You're very animated is what I'm getting as well, is what I'm hearing. Like you're not afraid to say what needs to be said. You're not afraid to take the actions that need to be taken. Even though you do like I said, you think long and hard about a decision before you make it, but you're not afraid to make steps towards what it is that you want. You're not afraid to go after what it is that what you want is what I'm hearing for you guys. You're almost like a guide to some people as well, so you may give a lot of advice on a daily basis. You might find that you're the type of person that your friends will come to, family members will come to, even strangers will ask you for your advice on something because they trust your wisdom, they trust your knowledge. You have the ability to balance out your heart and your mind, so you're logical and you're also empathetic at the same time, and you use these qualities to then give advice. You're very upfront, very honest. You are able to cut through like the BS. Like you're able to see when people are not being honest or truthful with you. You call things out as well, is what I'm getting. Like you'll call out BS. You'll let someone know, like, I know you're not being straightforward. You're very upfront is what I'm getting for you guys as well. Very independent also. So that's what makes you unique and stand out, is your independence, your ability to not, like, I'm hearing that you don't need a relationship, you want a relationship. So it's not, you don't need to have people around you. You like to have people around you. You are very self-sufficient, so you make your own money. You go after what it is that you want is what I'm getting for you guys, Paldi. You also, yeah, you like to have those stimulating type of conversations. Like, it's not that you can't have surface level conversations, but you prefer to be around people that think outside the box. You're quite a deep person. Like I said, you may not even be that old in age. You might be quite young, but when you speak, you sound older. You sound like you've been around for a very long time. So I'm getting like an old soul. Yeah, what I'm getting for you guys in the way that you dress, like I'm getting, okay, so I'm getting like two different types. There's a type that you like to be free. Like you just want to be who you want to be and dress how you want to dress. It's like you don't have any problem in showing skin. You don't have any problem in showing cleavage. You don't have a problem in, you know, you're the type of, if you're a female, you are just happy in your sensuality, happy in your sexuality. You want to be able to be free to dress how you want to dress. It's like whatever mood you're in, whatever mood takes you is how you dress. So it's, sometimes it might be conservative, sometimes it might be a bit more free. You just like to you do whatever you do, and you just want to be free to dress how you want. So I'm not really pinpointing like one specific type of dress sense. You kind of just do wherever the mood takes you. You flow and do. So yeah, there's a lot of colors in your dress as well. You do like to kind of stand out in the way that you dress. You are not the type of person to blend in. So whatever it is that you're wearing, you're going to stand out. You're going to turn heads. So whether that be, you know, like I said, whether you're wearing something that shows a lot of cleavage, or whether you're wearing something that you don't see any skin whatsoever, you're going to stand out. You're going to turn heads. So yeah, I think that's all I have for you guys. Pal D, thank you very much for joining me.